Hello, Tanya.
Hello.
Oh, why are you so surprised? You look stunned, astonished.
Connection. Can you
Everything
hear me?
connection. Yes, I can hear it pretty well. And I hope that you can hear me well too. Well, today you are going to have a control test on your speaking skills, right? In other words, you're supposed to show off your speaking skills. And I do hope that you can do that pretty well. Ready?
Okay.
So I have first a few questions for you, okay? And while
Mm-hmm.
you are answering these questions, I expect you to come up with, I would say, fantastic answers. By fantastic, I mean good answers with good and fine grammar and other vocabulary.
Mm-hmm. I'll try.
Don't say I will try. I'll do that.
I'll do that.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that you're always ready to show your speaking skills whenever you're supposed to do that. Okay, can we start?
Okay.
Thank you. So, Tanya, I would like to start with relatively easy questions to answer. Question number one, do you use your knowledge of foreign languages in your life? And if you do, which way?
Mm-hmm. First of all, I would like to say that I work for in a company. You know about this, and um, I'm as a medical advisor, and mm, my specialty is is dedicated to a lot of communications, not only with doctors, but only with my colleagues from 40 countries. And for this reason, of course, um, I uh, often use my good a good command of English um, in my mm, in my current negotiations and communications with colleagues. And of course, I use
Especially when you make a presentation, right? Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, um, as well. And I must admit that all information which I use um, daily um, is also in English.
Mm-hmm.
So, so answering your question, I can definitely say that I use my English skills in my work
Okay, I got it.
to. Mhm,
Thank
mhm.
you. So tell me, please, what is or maybe what are the negative moments about learning English?
Uh, you are dead right saying that there are positive and negative sides of learning English. And if we say about if we talk about negative side, um, I would say that it's not a piece of cake to master your English level,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you don't a good teacher.
If you what? I'm sorry.
S-
If you?
if you don't have a good teacher
Mm-hmm.
who will direct you, who will push you, and who will uh, make you pick up your English level properly, because there are a lot of obstacles uh, in the way of learning English.
Like what, for example? Could you be more specific?
Mm. To be more specific,
Yes.
uh, firstly, I can highlight um the most often negative side is laziness of students. Um,
Excuse me, are you talking about yourself that now and then you are lazy?
no, I'm not lazy, but laziness. I would like to say that laziness is a negative is a negative side of learning English,
I'm afraid that
and
there is something more important and more essential if we talk about the negative sides, the negative moments about or concerning learning English. And for some reason, you don't want to say a word about that. It is people's being afraid to show off their speaking skills, although they can speak well, they can speak English well. And it is applicable to you because I'm pretty sure that you can speak English more or less okay, but for some stupid reason, you become a victim of your inner fright to show off your speaking skills.
yes, you are that right.
Oh,
Because I have
yes,
some.
I know that I am there, that I, Danushka. Yeah, a few words about this, please. A few words about this.
Mm,
Please, I would like you to dwell on this moment too.
um, I strongly believe that I and a lot of students like me um, have some barrier, can I say, which,
Obstacles better.
uh, yes,
Uh,
okay,
come up
obstacles.
against obstacles. Come up
Hmm.
against obstacles.
They come up again with
Again or
obstacles
against?
we against which interferes to master your English skills, especially speaking skills. Uh, and I don't know the main reason why these uh, obstacle takes place. Maybe some problem with your internal mm, matter or something like that.
Or perhaps the
Because
root of the problem is much deeper and longer, and it's somehow related to your past, your school past, when your teachers uh, used to tell you that you were stupid, that you were maybe you weren't bright in the class, and since that time, such a person has been a victim of this concern, of this maybe um, how to say, of this problem that they believe that if they start to show off their speaking skills, the thing that they can actually speak English well will somehow expose them to a problem,
yeah,
a problem of being laughed at, maybe. This fear
yes, and
is the
mhm.
fear and the foundation of this problem, I guess.
Yes, of course, and I'm fully agree with you. And I strongly believe the main purpose of English teacher is not suppress uh, pupils,
Oh my God.
but
I know why you are saying these words to me now.
no, but motivate and emphasize your students do the best to improve their English level.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk about yourself, Tanya, okay?
Hmm.
One not perfect but rainy day, everybody face up to that problem which is related to their age. And at this moment, I would like to particularize my question. Tell me, please. But I would really appreciate it if you told me the truth. Are you afraid of your age or not?
Mm-hmm. It's a very provocative question for
It is.
me. Yes, and
If I remember rightly, you always get such questions.
yes, but I believe that every age of person mm, plays important mm, mm, important place in everybody's life, and I'm not exception.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I didn't follow you. Did you say that every age in a person's life plays a place?
Plays an important role.
I didn't hear you say the word role. That's why I was hesitating about it. Okay. And closer to yourself, please.
And as for me, I must admit that I'm not afraid of mm, age.
Of your current age.
Yes, of my current age, but maybe oh, when I'm 50 or 60,
Mhm.
I will be afraid. But now I'm not.
Okay. Why do you think that a lot of people, first of all, I want you to answer this question. Why do you believe that a lot of people are afraid of their age? What's wrong about that?
Because I think some people mhm, they are afraid of their age because uh, there are some rules of life or stereotypes of life that
Mhm.
uh,
According to which,
according to which, yes, when you mm, by the age of 40 or 45 maybe, you should build your family, you should bring up children, and of course by the age of 40 you should mm, work in a well-paid job uh, and prestigious job. You ought to have this mm, uh, these all things.
Mhm.
And if people by the age of 40, if a person doesn't have a family, children, and a good job, maybe this is a main reason why they are afraid of their age.
Okay. I believe there is another side of this moment you are discussing. It is that looking back on their lives, so they see that they haven't reached their final goals yet. And
Yeah.
looking forward, they see that they don't have enough time to do that. And this is the main root of the problem, I guess so. Maybe
Mhm,
they don't care two pence about what the society think of them, that by the age of 40, they haven't reached their goals, such as having a family, a prestigious job, etc. All the things you have just mentioned. And the main problem
mhm.
is that they haven't reached, I'm sorry, they haven't reached their goals yet. Maybe this is the root
Yeah.
of the problem. Okay, thank you. And you didn't say, what about yourself? You're saying that you are not afraid of your age. Does it mean that you believe that you have reached your final goals? mega
Uh,
goals?
mm, oh, of course not.
Hmm.
Um, I believe that I haven't reached my all goals, but
Yep.
most of them, yet, yes, but most of them uh, I have reached. I have a good family. I have a, an amazing spouse, 3 kids, a good job.
Yes, a sexy husband, right?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure that now I'm better than before when I was 30 or 35 or 20. So I'm not afraid of my age now.
Hmm. Okay. So, Tanya, another provocative question. Tell me, please, what is the moment because of which you like your mother? Just for
Lie?
the listeners, right? For the listeners, Tanya's mother's name is Tatiana Ivanovna, and she comes
Mm-hmm,
from a small town, not from a large one, and
mm-hmm.
she has got some specific traits of her nature, and we're not going to discuss them now at this point, maybe sometime later, but not now. At this point, I would like Tanya to dwell on the positive moments related to her nature. So, what do you like about her, Tanya?
About my mother, you mean? Yeah,
Actually, Tatiana Ivanovna is your mother's name.
yeah. Um, First of all, I would like to say that my mother, as you mentioned above, is not very. Uh, I would say that my mother uh, stands out from other moms, and saying this,
Stands
I mean
out against other moms.
against other moms, and saying this, I mean that she is a very strict and serious mother.
Hmm.
Um, mm, since my childhood, I have remembered her treat towards to me and my sister, my
Maybe
sibling.
treatment. Treat is
What?
the verb. Treatment is the noun.
Ah, yeah, her treatment, yes. But mm, but at the same time, she mm, how to say, um, her nature, her treatment towards to us. I strongly believe that these qualities make mm, not make made me a resilient person. Firstly,
Hmm.
uh, I must admit that she's in different moods. Uh, she, for example, when she is full of beans, she usually smiles and watches TV. But uh, in such situation, she mm, doesn't have the opportunity to talk with our neighbors, with everyone, with family members, with my spouse, etc. And mm,
Okay,
I
I've
don't
got it.
know, but
Thank you. Thank you. I've got a picture. Thank you. So my next question is about yourself. It's closer to you. Tell me, please, um, would it be correct to say that you are um, a newspaper reader?
mm, As for me, I'm pretty sure that it's very important to read the news, to know news, because you know that recently there are a lot of information. There are
There
a lot
are
of
a lot of information, you said.
there is a lot of
Блин, я
information.
сказала, потом поняла, что пернула в лужу. Эх ты. А он взял и заметил, скотина. Ага.
Y- Yeah, in our world, uh, and you should be mm, at the same stage of a world. I mean,
I remember giving
uh,
you one idiom. It's a good expression to be in the know of something.
yes,
Use it, please.
to be
In the know of something.
in
In
the
other words,
know something.
you want to say that everybody must be in the know of what is going on around the world by reading the newspaper. You mean this?
Yes, of course, it's very important because
In this case, repeat these words, please.
you should in the know.
You should be in the know, or you must be in the know
You must be in the know
of what is going on around the world.
what's going
You
on around the
must
world.
be in the know of what is going on around the world.
I can't you hear properly. You
Must,
should be in the know.
not
You
should,
must
you
be
must be in the know
mm, in the
of,
know on
not on, of, in the know of what?
of mhm,
Of what is
of
going on around the world?
what is going, yes, what is going on around the world, because you should adapt um
Adapt to what?
to some changes in our world. But frankly speaking, mm, I try to prevent some news.
Prevent?
I mean, uh,
No Russian. Neither Russian nor Chinese. But I believe that the word prevent is not the right one in this context.
yeah, maybe uh, I want to say that there are a lot of negative information in our
There
world.
are a lot of negative information
There is a lot of negative information,
around, okay?
yes, around you.
Around, around,
Yes,
okay?
and
You
there are
want to say
some,
that you should block the influx of this negative information into your family.
yes, because there are
Hold on a second, please. Don't yes.
mhm,
Не yes, хотя. Influx. Influx– это
influx.
приток, поток.
Mhm.
Influx. You want to say
There
that
are a lot
at times you need to block the influx of the negative information around to prevent it from getting into your family.
Yes, there are a lot of recently there are a lot of negative in flag, which I
Influx. No, 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 no,
influx.
no, no. Now and then, because of the high level of negativism of the information around, you ought to prevent from the influx into your family. That's all. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Hmm.
Well, and you haven't asked the question yet about yourself. Do you do the reading or not?
Uh, as I mentioned above, there are some pros and cons of the following news. And as for me, um, uh, this negative information in the world can lead to health problems because there are people like me who pass through themselves this negative information. And for this reason, I have deleted all local news
Deleted.
channels. Deleted, yes, all local news channels where people show their aggression, their violence towards to weak, especially to children and animals. And for this reason, I I don't read, and I I try not to follow the news. mm, and reading the news as well.
Either, maybe either, not as well.
uh, and follow the news either easier.
Okay. Okay. In this case, I guess your answer contradicts to what you have said. Okay, never mind. You said two words, two. Two words and two are two words related to one another. In this case, you should say either two words or two, but not two words, two.
Mm.
I know that you
Uh,
are a great animal lover and you've got 8 cats and 3 dogs in your flat. Tell me, please, what makes you be so hospitable towards animals? Is it because it's a part of your business? Because sometimes I know that you sell your animals to others, and it's not a great business, of course, so you can't make a lot of money by selling your animals to others, but still, who knows? Well, or maybe it's because your great love and passion to animals. So tell me, please, why have you got so many animals, so many pets in the flat? And what is your husband's attitude to this moment of his life?
the
Oh
main
my God,
reason,
eight cats and 3 dogs.
no, not eight cats, but only three cats and one dog. But I told you recently that one oldest cat, mm,
Is missing.
yes, is missing, disappeared, and
In this case,
today
has disappeared.
has disappeared. And during 3 days, we try we have been trying to look for it,
Maybe to
but
find him.
yes, to find him. And unfortunately, our efforts
Are
leave to be
futile.
desired.
Are futile. Do you know
Are
what it means?
futile.
Yes, fruitless.
Fruitless, yes.
Are futile. Okay.
And the main reason why I have so many pets, just I love them from my childhood. I had a lot of cats and dogs in my house. Fortunately, my mom also backed me up in this matter because
Maybe
she
back you up.
also backs me up. Yeah. Ah, I told about my childhood, and now yes, she also backs me up. And mm,
Okay,
as
I've got
for
it.
my
I've got it.
Mhm,
Thank you. Let's talk about choosing the right profession. So for
mhm.
some reason, I believe that this question has become very urgent in your family, choosing the right profession. So why do you think this matter has become very essential for you or in your family, choosing the right profession? Why?
Because you know that I have
Well, I know nothing about you. I have just maybe uh, asked somebody to get some information about your family. Maybe they told me something about you.
yes, I have got
Oh my God. You see, hold
17.
on a second. Believe it or not, but right now I'm looking down at my book and it has got a text which is titled, I have a dream to become a doctor. I'm not kidding.
Uh,
I'm not kidding.
mm, uh, of course, it's very important question for me, especially now because you know that I have mm, almost 18 daughter in my family who
Almost
soon
18-year-old daughter.
almost 18 old years daughter
An
uh,
18-year-old daughter.
an 18-year-old daughter
Okay.
who will finishing
No. Who finishes school this year?
yes who finishes a school this year
No,
and
never. Finish school without any article, because in this case we talk about school as a education institution,
mm, who finishes school this year.
right?
And of course, we are in four, and she is also in four to in
In
for
four two?
entering to the institute. I mean to
Never.
say that
We never used to after enter. Never.
to
We never used to after
choose
enter.
uh, in for choosing appropriate
Say
institute
appropriate university.
university. Yeah. So my daughter ought to make a right decision. Mm, um, uh, uh, who will she be in the future?
No, what position she will occupy or what position she will take over in the future.
Yes, she ought to make a right decision.
The right decision. What
The right
position
what position
she will take
uh,
over in future.
she will take over in upcoming future.
Okay.
Um,
Come
you
on.
know,
Speak in
you know,
detail.
in detail. As for my daughter, unfortunately, during this year, she has already two or three mm, point of view uh, about the
In this case,
future
points of view.
points of view. Yes, about the future profession. Firstly, she wanted to be a doctor. Then she changed her mind. She wanted to be a manager or
A manager.
some a manager. Yeah.
A manager of
Then
what? An office manager?
financial manager maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
To
finally,
count somebody's money. Okay.
y- yes. But finally, she stopped. mm Stopped on position that she wants to be a doctor. And I know that somebody doesn't back her up in her decision, but I can't do anything in her how to say choice.
It's her life. It's her life, my brother. Mhm. You want to say that
Yes,
you cannot make her change her mind, change her
yes.
position.
I tried to do this, but
How
my
hard did you
work.
try to choose? How hard did you try to make her change her position? It's another question, right, Tanya?
Yes, I told her about my way to be a doctor. I tried to explain to her that it's very difficult. It's not a piece of cake to be a good doctor because uh, it's very um, hard to be a good doctor because if you want to be a good doctor, um,
Mm-hmm.
you should study very hard.
Maybe not should, you have to.
You have to, yes, you have to study very hard because it's very it's very responsibly for patients' lives.
You mean to say that a doctor is responsible for other people's lives?
Yes, the
One
doctor is
thing,
responsible
yes.
for many, yes,
Mm-hmm.
for patients' lives, and it's very difficult. And also, being a doctor usually takes a lot of years to be a doctor. I mean, 10 or 12 or 15 even years to be a good doctor. And it's not beneficial for women, especially because
For
any
women, maybe
woman,
not for women, but for women,
women, yes, because any woman should build her family,
her own family, right?
her own family, give birth
Excuse me.
to.
No, 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 no. Make a pause, please. You're saying that it is absolutely essential for any female to to think about creating her own family, right? But at the same
Yeah.
time, let's look at the reality. In practical
Hmm.
terms, if you go to any hospital, you will see that the majority of the staff are made up by females. Do you mean to say that these women who call themselves doctors are bad women who paid no attention to the necessity of creating their own families?
No, of
That
course
she
not.
doctors are not good ones because they failed to create their families, first of all?
No, of course not. They are not bad women. Mm, I just talking about that it's very difficult to have a balance between private life and
So, Tanya, let's continue our conversation. And my next question is about libraries. Do you go to the libraries? Why? Why not?
to the libraries. Frankly speaking, my answer is very simple. I
Maybe
don't go to the
predictable.
library. Predictable, yes. I don't go to the libraries because you know that I'm as busy as a bee, having a lot on my plate. You know that my work usually starts at 9 and finishes at 6, and I have 3 kids, and I don't have free time, enough free time to go to the library, and I'm pretty sure that it's not important nowadays because you may find any information from the internet, uh, whatever you want, book or something like that, any information. So for this reason, I don't go to the library at all.
But still, there are a lot of people who prefer going to the library instead of finding the necessary information through the internet. Do you think that by going to the library, such people waste their time?
No, of course, they don't waste their time, but
Theirs time? Theirs?
their time.
Блин, он и здесь услышал мое theirs.
Their time, because I know that some people prefer um, to read books,
Hard copies.
touching them,
Hard copies.
hard copies, yes, touching them and feeling them, feeling the pages. For example, my daughter is also into going to the shopping books, to the libraries, uh, to
Just like your
purchase.
aunt.
Yes, yes, and I'm pretty sure that especially my sibling, my daughter's aunt, makes my daughter love this pastime.
Hmm. What about your book collection? Have you got any home book collection, and how big is it?
It's not big, but I cannot call it as a book collection, but most of
You
them,
wouldn't call it as a book collection, right?
yes, wouldn't call them as a book collection, but most of them is dedicated to medicine.
Maybe most of them are dedicated.
Yes, are dedicated to the medicine.
The medicine or
It's
medicine?
to medicine.
Okay. I thought actually to chemistry. Yeah, I was wrong thinking this way.
No, no, not chemistry,
What are you talking
but
about? What chemistry? Of course, medicine. Medicine is number one for me and for my daughter. She's a future brilliant doctor. Dr. Apa.
no. On the contrary, my daughter's book collection is dedicated to chemistry and biology, etc.
And a bit mathematics, right, Tanya?
Yes, a bit mathematics.
Okay, thank you. Now, Tanya, please, I would like to ask you a few questions related to your going shopping. So, would it be correct to say that you are a shopaholic to some extent? A shopaholic. I
Mm,
will explain to you why I'm asking you this question because now then, when I call you up, especially in the evening time, your daughter replies that you're out towards the local grocery shop in order to buy something, to pick up some
uh,
odds and ends. And you know, whenever I got such an answer, whenever I hear such an answer, I ask myself, oh, it's about 10 o'clock in the evening, and she's out for the nearest shop to do the shopping in the evening
uh-huh.
time, or you can do this. You can do the shopping with your husband in the evening. It's so strange for me to hear that, but it occurs, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you are a shopaholic who cannot go to bed without shopping, without doing the shopping.
Uh, mm, I should confess that I'm a shopaholic by nature.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Like all females.
yes, like all females, because saying this, I mean to say that uh, uh, I'm crazy about going shopping because whenever I
because
have
I love it. Yes.
no, whenever I have free time, I try to go to the malls or markets or stores to purchase new clothes, like every woman, I think. And I must admit, if I like
No, no, no. Hold on a
something,
second, please. Hold on a second, please. Here in yours, I just recollect the phrase. It's very popular in England. Uh, Good clothes open many doors. Good
mm,
clothes open many doors. How do you translate this into Chinese? I know that sometimes you speak Chinese. So how's it in Chinese?
in Chinese,
Good clothes open many doors.
uh, встречают по одежке.
Wow. Yes. Terrific. Yeah, that's correct. You see,
Yes.
you are so good at speaking Chinese, Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that if I like something, I'll definitely buy it because now and then I may go shopping and back without any purchases, but at the same time I get the um undescribable pleasure, and I adore to go stores, to markets, and I must admit that um I don't understand women who don't like
Women,
doing the shopping.
women.
Women, yes, who don't like doing the shopping. I'm sure if I stood a chance, I would go shopping at least every week to buy something new for myself,
And by doing
for
this, you
my
would make your
kids.
husband happy, the happiest man in the world.
No,
Darling.
unfortunately, no.
Uh-huh, okay. And is he irritated by having to come along with you?
Uh, I wouldn't say so.
Maybe it's because
He's
he's
a
afraid
very
of showing his negative attitude towards your shopping.
no, because he is a very patient person by nature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for this reason, whenever we go shopping together,
Okay.
he try to
Maybe he tries.
yes, he tries to держать себя в руках, как это,
He tries to stay
uh,
calm.
to stay calm, yes. But I believe that from time to time, this very irritates him.
Okay. Tell me, please, which type of shopping places, outlets, do you prefer visiting? Maybe open air markets or big malls or some spatial boutiques. What kind of places do you prefer? Um, do you prefer in order to do the shopping?
Maybe it will be some strange for you, but mm,
Tanya, hold on a second, please.
I,
Okay, 1 second. I've got a visitor. Hold on a second, please.
mhm.
Yeah, it was your husband, by the way.
Yes, yes, I heard a familiar voice.
And he was happy to know that we were talking about him.
Really?
Absolutely. So, it's not always that a husband is discussed or is being discussed by his family partner and somebody else, right? And when somebody is talking behind somebody's back, it's not a very good thing to know about. But surprisingly, he was glad to hear that. Okay, coming back to our sheep, my question was about the place where you prefer doing the shopping.
Frankly speaking, I would like to say that I don't have some preference where I do the shopping
Preferences.
and
Yeah, preferences.
preferences. Yes, and you know that near your place of mm, residence, there is a market called the Abu Sahi, Hippodrome, and
Tanya, I live in Kyiv. How can I know such places?
and I must admit that I'm crazy about going there. Although some people consider that these places are not.
The
Mm,
best choices to go.
yes.
In this case, I would like to ask you another provocative question. So I know that you are not Uzbek, but for some reason you live in that country, right? And most of um, more often you happen to speak either Russian or Chinese, but not the local language. When you are going shopping
Mhm.
to these places which you have just mentioned, what language do you speak in when you're talking to um, a shop assistant? What language is it?
It depends on what it depends on the places where I visited usually. For example, if we talk about Abu Sahi or China Bazar, uh, in these cases, of course, I try to speak in Uzbek because
Speak in Uzbek,
many
right? Speak in Uzbek. Very good.
Oi, speak Uzbek, yeah, because these people unfortunately don't understand Russian people, and thanks God I have some skills to speak Uzbek language
The Uzbek
and
language.
the Uzbek language. But if I go to malls or Eco Bazaar, for example, or some more modern places,
Mhm.
of course, I speak uh, Russian.
Or English.
No, not
Mainly
English.
Russian. Okay. In other words, you want to say that in malls, the staff can speak Russian pretty well, but when it comes to visiting open air markets, so the more preferable language is Uzbek. Okay.
Yeah.
And are you good at speaking Uzbek?
No, I'm not good to speaking Uzbek. But you know that on the contrary, my sibling is good at it. I can speak Uzbek some. primitive level.
At the primitive level. Okay, I've got it. Tanya, would imagine the phone station. I know that you're a mother of five children, and imagine the following situation. Your youngest daughter comes up to you saying, "Mommy, after a long consideration, I have chosen my future profession. Now I know for sure what I want to be in my future." And being glad to hear that, you ask your daughter, "Yes, daughter, what is it? What would you like to do in the future?" And she says, "Mommy, I have made up my mind to become a shop assistant. I believe that this is the best profession in the world." How would you react to these words, to your daughter's decision? And now, please don't play the role of a well understanding, everything understanding mother, okay? Just tell me the truth. How would you react to your decision to become a shop assistant?
Mm-hmm. Frankly speaking, I think if I heard such a decision from my young daughter, I would try to explain to her that it's not a good decision to be a shop assistant, because I strongly believe that this profession, how to say, is
For low
mm,
level society people.
yes, is
Oh my
for low.
God, it's only your position, not mine.
I don't know, because when my son was 5 or 6, he also mm, came up to me and told that he wants
He
to
came
be
up to me saying that
saying that he chose a
maybe
profession
he
for
had
his
chosen,
himself.
he had chosen, Tanya.
Yes, he had chosen a profession for himself. And when I answered him,
Maybe
"What
asked
is it?"
him,
Yes, when I asked him, uh, "What is this?" He replied that this is a gardener, and I was shocked, of course. And I also tried to explain to him that this profession is only for. It's not a profession, generally
really?
speaking.
Really?
Yes, gardener. Uh,
What's wrong about the profession? To be a gardener is not maybe uh, the end of the world, because there are a lot of young people living in the USA who would like to be invited as gardeners by young ladies while their husbands are away. Uh, yes, they like to do the gardening in their maybe in the plots where these ladies live. It's a
uh-huh.
good
Okay.
profession. It's
It's a
not,
good
it doesn't
profession.
necessarily mean that they are womanizers. Absolutely not. But
Mm,
why not to combine the pleasure of getting money for the labor they do, and for the opportunity to enjoy watching the female beauty to some extent.
mm,
It's a great profession which allows the person, a female, which allows a male to double maybe the, mm, to double what? The zest of life.
mm.
Do you know the word zest?
No.
Let me write it in our chat. Zest. Look it up in your dictionary. Zest.
Piquancy, keen interest or enjoyment. Relish, gusto, orange or lemon peel. Can you hear me, Yuri?
Yes, I can.
Mhm.
So do you understand the meaning of the word zest?
Keen interest or enjoyment.
Yeah,
This is.
double the zest of seeing a beautiful woman while we're doing the gardening. I guess it's a great combination of such opportunities, and for that reason, it's not groundless to believe that a gardener is a very good profession.
Hmm, I don't know because
What are you smiling at, Tanya? What are you smiling at?
um,
Okay,
I am.
okay. I will ask you another provocative question, okay? Please
Okay.
answer my question openly, okay? Let's talk talkie. Yes, it's a very good expression. Talk talkie. Let's
Yeah.
talk talkie. Imagine that your husband has lost his job, okay?
Hmm.
And
Okay.
one day he's back home being full of happiness and he says to you, darling, I'm so lucky. Today I have been offered a good position and now it's still a chance to earn money. I've been offered to work as a gardener. Um, a rich lady who is about
Hmm.
55 has got a large and beautiful garden in her home, right? In her estate. You know what estate?
Mm, no.
It's a plot of land with a house
Uh-huh.
on it. Okay.
Uh,
So she has a large and beautiful garden with a good house in it. And she would like me to work for her as a gardener. Well, would you be happy as he is, Tanya? And
mm,
also he would say, "Oh, there is one problem, but I don't think it's a very big problem. She lives alone. She lives on her own. She is a widow. She's a widow, okay? And she
yeah.
possesses a great estate with a very good garden, but she needs somebody to look after the garden, and she has chosen me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You look at him, and you
mm-hmm.
understand perfectly well that he is quite sexy. Oh, it's him, by the way, right?
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
it was your son. It was your son.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he is sexy, and maybe his sexuality might help you. We have been cut off at the most essential moment. Okay, I'll repeat my question. And you are looking at him up and down and understand that your husband can boast of being quite sexual, and his sexuality mm, is being radiated from him. Okay, but it doesn't matter. You believe you are sure that your husband is loyal to you and will never betray you. And so, in other words, would you be happy to share his happiness with him that he's got a good job and your family's financial status will be much better. Just a
Mm-hmm.
few words about this, Tanya.
Of course, my answer is no.
Why,
I
Tanya?
strongly.
What's wrong about being a gardener? Okay.
Because
Money doesn't have what?
uh, money mm, it's not much important
Money doesn't
than.
have order, Tanya. Money doesn't have order. Uh,
Hmm.
maybe. I'm not sure, but maybe.
But by the way, I will be against such work because it can lead to
Romantic
unexpected,
to romantic relationships.
unexpected, unexpected consequences.
Like what?
And
Like being pregnant? No, she is 55.
okay, these negotiations and this work as a gardener may or could break up our family or split up our
Which
family.
way? Which way?
Because which way? Uh, mm, to be a gardener,
Okay.
to work for a widow. um,
Doesn't mean anything but working as a gardener.
because maybe this 55 years old woman is a very attractive woman, beautiful woman, and I'm pretty sure that any man, being a man by nature, can make a mistake. Mm,
What kind of mistake are you talking about, Tanya?
uh, I'm pretty sure that the 55 years old woman,
A
uh,
55-year-old woman, a
yes,
55-year-old
5 years
female
female, will not against to have some,
will not
mm,
be against
will not be against to have some
the romantic
uh,
relationships
yes, romantic relationship with a beautiful gardener.
with an attractive gardener. You meant to say with an attractive gardener.
Yes, with an attractive gardener. Yeah, and
Mm,
unfortunately,
but in this case, another question arises: do you trust your husband or not, 100% or not? Do you consider him loyal to you or not?
I would say that I trust him, but not for 100%, maybe for 80%.
Wow, it's not very high. It's not a high percentage.
But
No, 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 no. I got another question. I'm sorry, but you said it
mhm.
yourself. You're saying that the level of your trust to your husband is in the vicinity of 80% only. Anybody else would say 90% or 99%, but you give a pretty low level of trust to your husband, saying that the percentage of his being unloyal to you is 20%, is as high as 20%. Does it mean that you have gone through uh, bad situations or maybe uh, threatening situations when your husband was about to betray you, to let you down as as a family partner?
uh,
Happily, your
uh,
husband doesn't speak English, doesn't, and he won't be able to understand what we are talking about, even if he pushes the play button. Come on, you can feel free to tell me the truth, Tanya.
yes, I would say that
Tanya, please think twice before you say something else,
mhm, mhm.
because
No, of course,
your daughter can speak English.
yeah. Fortunately, he never betrayed me.
He has
Uh,
never betrayed me.
yes, he has never betrayed me, and but by the way, I just cannot be sure of everything, especially um, my husband's mm, acts. I don't know how to explain actions. I mean, because if some woman,
If a woman
if a woman wants to have a close relationship with any man, I think most of men may betray
will not turn
them.
her down, will not turn her down.
Yes, yes, will not turn her down. Yeah,
Mhm. Oh my God.
and for this reason, yes, I
Happily, your
cannot trust.
husband doesn't know, he isn't aware of what we are usually talking about, right, Tanya?
Yeah,
What we usually talk about. Anyway, it was a very nice conversation with you, Tanya. I have learned much about yourself, about your nature, about some specific moments of your private life. And you let me know that. Thank you very much for you being so, maybe, I wouldn't say stupid, but uh, clever to let me know so
Mhm.
much about yourself. I like it. Thank you very much, Tanya. Thank you. And I guess that I'm not the only one who will enjoy listening to your answers, right? To some questions of mine. I guess some YouTube watchers will also enjoy uh, watching you, right, and listening to your answers. Thank you very much, Tanya. Thank you. You've been a
Mm.
great, I guess that in many cases, in some no, I would say to some extent, you have been a great help to a lot of women who may happen to listen to your answers.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
got it.
Thank you very much, Tanya. See you later. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.